Our top story at 5, Austin's police chief responds to a blog with racial overtones. KVU's Quita Culpepper is live in our newsroom. Quita, this blog has gotten a lot of attention.
It certainly has, Terry. The blogger's name is Scott Henson, and for years he's written about law enforcement tactics and problems. Henson is white, and a post about being stopped by officers while walking with his African-American granddaughter has gotten attention around the world. Today, Chief Art Acevedo is speaking out against what he calls misleading information. On Friday, February 10th, a panicked 911 call started it all.
And now he's running in the wooden part behind the Millennium.
Okay, does he have the little girl?
Yes.
Someone in the parking lot of the Millennium Youth Complex in East Austin claimed a white male had chased a young African-American girl into the woods near the entertainment complex. On Scott Henson's blog, where he writes about law enforcement issues, he posted that night he and his African-American granddaughter were walking home when 9 APD officers with tasers drawn surrounded them. He wrote he felt threatened and his 5-year-old granddaughter was terrified. Days later, he posted he'd made a mistake, that the tasers were never out of their holsters. But by that time, his story had already gone viral all around the world.
I cannot think of a crime that would raise the alertness of a police department more than a report of a young child being kidnapped.
Tuesday afternoon, Police Chief Art Acevedo released the 911 call along with videotape of police responding to the incident. He also showed video of Henson being stopped by officers.
Hands up there, put hands up, put hands up. When Mr. Henson described that our officers came out, jumped out, a gaggle of officers, and I'm paraphrasing, with their tasers pointed at him. When you see this video, you will see that that simply is not the case. Had that been a real, legitimate kidnapping, and we would have responded with 1 or 2 officers in a nonchalant manner, the same exact critics that are criticizing us now would be saying that the Austin Police Department did not care about an African-American little girl being kidnapped from the Millennium Center.
The chief hopes that by getting this video out, he can help correct the negative image the world may have after reading the initial blog post.
After reviewing everything, I personally feel that he owes an apology to the men and women of the Austin Police Department.
Before Henson was stopped by APD, he was stopped by a Travis County constable. Acevedo says 23 seconds after the constable told dispatchers that the little girl was Henson's granddaughter, APD officers were on the scene. Now, Henson didn't want to speak with us on camera, saying everything he wanted to say was posted on his blog. Now, the chief says their quick response shows that race wasn't a factor in this case, but the safety of a child was. Terry, Tyler.